Hey everyone, in today's video I've received some packages from VintageHiFiAudio.com. So I reached out to VintageHiFiAudio.com and said, hey, I've got this receiver that needs a faceplate, can you help me out? And they said yes. I had a great conversation with the owner, Aaron, and he agreed to send me this faceplate for a Marantz 2230. He also put some other goodies in this box too, so we'll get to look at those as well. I haven't opened these yet, so let's get to it. I just want to say first of all, very cool packaging and graphic design for this thing. I really appreciate that. It's cool to receive something in a nice box. So let's open this up here. See, very nice. Really well packaged. Oh wow. Folks, you would think this is an OEM faceplate like it just came off of the factory floor in the 1970s. This is dead on. So we've got a business card here. We've also got a relamp kit, which is great. So let's take a look at this faceplate here. So there it is, folks. Beautiful, beautiful faceplate. Really nice looking. I'm going to put this on here, even though it's not quite complete, and I will show you a nice close-up of how this really looks. Look at that, folks. I've got the new faceplate on the 2230, and I just wanted to put the 2215B up top so we can kind of compare the two. You'll see that the finish is almost exactly the same. The difference in color may be due to the fact that this 2215B has been through quite a bit. It was in kind of rough shape when I got it, so it might be, slightly discolored, I'm not sure. But in terms of the finish, almost exactly the same. And the text, the silkscreen, really nice. So if we look right here, we've got the new Marantz text right here. And then up here we've got the old Marantz text. I mean, that looks basically identical to me. So this is not the only faceplate model Vintage Hi-Fi Audio carries. They carry quite a few different models. I think most Marantz receivers you can get a faceplate for on VintageHiFiAudio.com. So if you're looking for one of these, definitely check out the website. Now, what else did we get from VintageHiFiAudio.com? Unfortunately, my camera died when I opened this for the first time, so I got to re-record this. But what's a faceplate without the screws? Mine didn't come with screws, so I've got brand new faceplate screws. These are exactly the same as what you'd find on the first Gen 22XX series Marantz receivers. And then inside of here, we've got knobs, folks, and a button cover, because my power switch did not come with a button cover, and the new replacement switch that I'm going to put in here, this is going to fit that, so really nice right there. And then we've got 6 knobs. I can't put one on here, but let me take a minute and put these 5 on. Man, just look at that. It's starting to look like a full Marantz 2230 receiver, but there's 2 things missing here. We're missing the actual dial face, the thing that's got the radio stations on it. You can see it in the blue there. And we're missing the plastic piece that actually goes on the faceplate. Well, Vintage Hi-Fi Audio is going to help me with those too. Stay tuned for a future video on that. I'm pretty excited about those. One last thing about VintageHiFiAudio.com. A product that they have and do really well with is wood cases. I don't have one here to show you, but I'll show you on the website. You can buy replica WC22 wood cases for these things and get them in different kinds of wood finishes. Really cool stuff there. Maybe if I keep saying really nice things, Aaron will send me one, but we'll see about that. So really the point of this update was just to show, all the products that VintageHiFiAudio.com has, including the wood cases. We saw the relamp kit right here. There's LED relamp kits. There's these faceplates. There's knobs. Basically anything you'll need for your Marantz receiver. The product line is also growing, so be sure to check their website in the future for new stuff. I think he wants to look at getting some 3D printed plastic pieces for these melted lamp housings. Not on here, but definitely up here on the 2nd gen and up Marantz receivers. And then I just wanted to point out that there's no shame in buying a reproduction faceplate. If you're not happy with the way your faceplate looks, there's no reason you shouldn't just spend the money and get one of these so your Marantz looks honestly beautiful, as good as it looked when it was new. So check these out, it's a great option. And like you just saw, packaged really well, you know they're going to get to you safe and sound. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching these videos, and I look forward to sharing the next 2230 update with you. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. In the first update video I posted about how I got lights and stuff in here and cleaned the controls. At the end of it I mentioned that I have a potential lead on a faceplate for this thing. And, well, it was not this. This all happened with Vintage Hi-Fi Audio after I recorded that video. I had no idea this was going to happen at that time. And the lead actually came from a subscriber out in France. Now, forgive my pronunciation, you European viewers. I'm just a silly American here that can't say France right. So this subscriber found a faceplate on Lebencoin, which I had never heard of, but to me it looks like it's the French version of Craigslist. He found a full faceplate on there at a pretty reasonable price, and he said maybe you can get them to ship it to you. So I tried to create an account on Lebencoin, and it wouldn't let me do it unless I had a French or a European phone number or something. So I was like, shoot, what am I going to do? So then I remembered, I've got a friend who's from Poland. He's here in the States, and I said, hey, do you know anybody in France? Long story short, my friend's mother's boyfriend's son bought that faceplate on Lebencoin. So this is, what's even crazier is, his mother, obviously from Poland too, but she's in the States. She's dating a guy from the Netherlands, and that guy has some kids, also in the Netherlands, I think. I'm not exactly sure. But basically, the son bought it, had it shipped to his sister, who was going to fly to the States this month and visit in Florida. But unfortunately, the seller canceled the sale before the faceplate got shipped. I think that would have been just as cool of a video as getting this thing from VintageHiFiAudio.com. Just being able to tell that story and be like, look, this is the craziest sequence of events. How did this thing get here? All the way from France through like 6 different people being involved in this. So, I don't know, I thought that was a cool story. I thought you might be interested in hearing that. I think the next video on this thing is going to be replacing the volume potentiometer, because as you can see we can't put our 6th knob on here, but I've got this one from eBay. It's not exactly the same as the ones they used in these generations, but I think it's from like the 3rd or 4th gen. It's the right specs, it's just the shaft is a little bit different, but I'm going to find a way to make it work. It's not going to be a huge deal. Alright, thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.